Hey guys, happy February. God, can you believe it's February already? That is kind of blows my mind a little bit. So today is not only the first day of the month, but it's my weigh-in day, and I normally do a video today on YouTube, but I'm gonna actually do that one tomorrow because we had company that just left, and I'm tired. But I wanted to do my video for you guys because I had a couple questions from some new people, and hey, everybody that's new, welcome, and we hope that you can get something from our group and let us know what you need. That's the only way we can help you. Okay, so first of all, my weight loss this week was amaze balls, and I think that the reason is because I had a whoosh finally, right? Because I was just losing like ounces and ounces and ounces for the last 3 or 4 weeks, a pound something. Like I did lose a pound and a few ounces and stuff, but nothing like what was going on in November and December. I mean, it slowed way down, right? Sorry about that. And yeah, then all of a sudden, just like 7.8 pounds, I think, altogether. And the funny thing is, I actually ate a little more this week. I did. I even knew that I ate a little more, and I was expecting to end up seeing a gain, and yeah, it didn't happen. I'm in a really good mood about that, so just to let you guys know. So those wishes do happen. They do. So I got a couple questions from a couple new people that sent me messages, which is fine. You're perfectly welcome to do that anytime. One of the questions was the best way to get started doing this. And I say this every single time, and I'm going to continue to say it every single time. Low carb vegan is different because if you were going keto or low carb on a standard American diet, you would just eat meats, eggs, dairy, cheese, bacon, all that stuff on the side, and then you would have salad, vegetables, really, really low carb vegetables. And that'd be it. You wouldn't even have to know nothing else, think nothing else, nothing. That would be it, right? But we don't have that. Well, we're not going to do that, right? Because we're vegan, so we don't have that as our way to do this. And because we're not really doing keto, there may be some people in here trying to do keto with this. I beg of you not to try to do absolute keto. And here's the reason why. If you get our bodies, because we're vegan, are designed to eat lots of plants and lots of plant protein and lots of carbs. They are designed for that, right? What we're trying to do is we're trying to reset our system, and that's why we're going low carb right now. But low carb when you're vegan can be 100 for some people. I know people that eat over 250 grams of carbs a day, and they're not fat. These are not fat people. They're just adapted to the carbs. We're not adapted to the carbs. Okay, that's our problem. But you know what we are adapted to? We're adapted to the fat, and I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, so because we're not adapting to the carbs the way we should be, we have to cut ours down. We can't do 250. We can't do 200. We can't do 150. We can't do 100. Each of us is going to be different. Like when I very first cut myself down to like 100 something a day, like 110, 115, whatever, I was losing weight. I thought, wow, this is really awesome. I don't have to cut out oatmeal. I was still eating oatmeal. I was still eating, what was the other thing? There was something else. I don't remember what it was, but the thing is that eventually it caught up with me, and eventually I started gaining weight again because my body got to a certain point where I went, yeah, okay. So I did have to lower the carbs, and then I got them down to around 60 to 70, and that was working pretty good. And then that wasn't working, and right now I'm somewhere between 30 and 50, and that's working for me right now. I don't know what I'm going to do if my body decides it wants to go even lower carb because I don't know how I can get much lower carb personally myself. I mean, I am working on some recipes, like the using the pea milk, the Ripple pea milk, which is zero. It has minus 1 gram of carbs, but also has minus 1 gram of fiber, so they cancel each other out. And it says zero carb milk. So, and it's thick and it's creamy, and it like when you heat it up with vinegar to make ricotta, does it beautifully. You can use that, and you can make the creamiest, smoothest cheese that then makes the best mozzarella and stuff. It's like, holy crap, we can make a zero carb cheese, a zero carb ricotta, and it makes fabulous sour cream. So it's zero carb sour cream. So we do have options for getting our form of dairy, our vegan dairy, carb free. I mean, because seriously, the carbs are in the stuff that it takes up almost all the carbs that we should be using for more food, right? But the thing is we want sauces and we want dressings and we want that stuff. So, we got to find ways to get it right. That's one of the reasons I started using the pea protein powder. I use that for everything. It's zero carbs, and it does amazing things. It can make breads. It can make I'm changing my bread recipe and trying to use more of the protein powder than the lupine or the almonds. So I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, you can use it for desserts. It makes a great mousse or pudding, more like a pudding, not a mousse. So okay, so why do I say we're fat adapted? Look at us. Hello, people. We didn't get all this chub and stuff. We didn't get this because we're not fat adapted. Our bodies are totally adapted at storing fat. We need our body to become adapted at shedding fat, burning fat, delivering us from the fat, okay? We don't need our bodies to be so good at storing the fat. We get that it loves the fat. We get it. But we love our bodies enough to tell it no, enough is enough. Okay? This was enough. All right? So, because one of my other questions was, how have I stuck to this so well? I haven't always stuck to this so well since I started. I've had a couple slips, but I haven't let my slip, I haven't had like a full day of slipping. I've had a meal of slipping, or like where I ate too much at a meal or something, or a keto style dessert of slipping which took me over the carbs that I needed and was just something I didn't need, right? But I haven't really slipped off the end or anything like that because I'm very committed to what I'm trying to do right now. Very committed. So super committed. And one of the reasons I started this group and I started the YouTube channel and stuff is to build a community of doing this. All of us standing here together. So I'm not an expert at this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of that stuff. I just really like health and I do a lot of research. Okay, so as far as how to start this, because see how I zeroed all the way back around to the first question. Okay, you have to give up the highest starch things that you're eating. For us, it was rice. My husband loved rice. He was eating a ton of rice. We didn't eat a ton of potatoes, so potatoes were actually easy to give up. Butternut squash, I ate 2 or 3 of those myself a week. Yeah, I love them. I ate a lot of carrots. I was eating a lot of carrots. I love carrots. Um, we didn't really eat much pasta either. That's funny. We really didn't eat much pasta. So I guess it was just the rice and the high carb count on the. Oh no, we ate a lot of fruit. We were eating a lot of fruit. I ate so much pineapple over the summer, you guys. Oh my God, seriously, I needed to buy into Dole because it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, so, but yeah, we gave it the fruit, the rice, the beans, a lot of beans. I love my beans. Oh, love beans so much. Yeah, so we had to give up all that stuff. And so when we first just gave up just those things, we didn't have to count carbs. We didn't have to know what our carb count was or anything else. We just started losing weight, because we gave up so much stuff right off the beginning. And silly us, we didn't really know how to replace anything. We knew that we didn't want to use oils. We didn't want to start consuming a bunch of fat. We've been fat free for 5 years. And isn't that weird? We don't even eat fat, or we didn't even eat fat, and we were just storing it like crazy. Now I've added avocados to our diet and green olives to our diet, and I'm not quite as worried about the little bit of fats that are in some of the meats that he likes. I showed in my freezer, his little junk drawer. That is his, by the way. That is not mine. I do not eat most of that crap. Occasionally I'll have an Impossible Burger. But the rest of that, yeah, not really. I do have the plain chicken. I've had the plain chicken breast thingy that he has in there. It doesn't have any taste, so there's no point in it to me. But yeah, so we get a little bit of fats in those kind of things, and I don't worry about that as much as I used to. I think that our body right now is in fat mode. I have a Keto Mojo, one of the little meter thingies, and seems to be working really good. I'm actually doing better than he is as far as the ketones, and as far as my blood sugars. My blood sugars are doing so good. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go to the doctor. I have a doctor's appointment coming up for them to check out my blood and stuff, and I'm excited. So I answered question 1, right? Is you just have to drop your highest carb items. I don't know what those are. For everybody, those are going to be different. I have a couple vegan friends, and they are heavy vegan friends, and they wouldn't even be upset if I said that because we talk about it. But they eat a lot of pasta. So the only thing I told them was I said, and bread. They eat a lot of bread and pasta. I told them, I said, just stop just those 2 things. So that no matter what you plan to eat, if that was one of the things you were planning on eating, you can't have that. So have something else. And if it was me, when I have to swap something, guess what? I swap it for a vegetable. If I swap a potato, I'm going for cauliflower. If I swap bread, I'm probably going to go for cauliflower again because for some reason that seems like an easy swap to me. Just find things to swap out those things for, but make it vegetables that you swap it for. Makes sense, right? And quit stressing about the protein. Trust me, we're going to get enough. We're going to get enough. It's going to be okay. All right. So that's it. Welcome to February. Let's go. Rah, rah, rah. And I am having a thought about holding monthly challenges if anybody's interested in them. So if you are interested in doing monthly challenges, let me know and I will see what I can come up with. Ciao, everybody.